Good morning, students, and today is our first class. And let me introduce myself. I Ashwati Ajayan, and I am your new faculty in forensic science. So from today, I will be also with you people, and I will be taking some of your subjects in forensic science. And I completed my criminology and forensic science from Mysore University, and I am from Thrissur only. So today we are going to deal with the topic crime scene reconstruction, and this is the third module from the subject crime scene investigation technique. So as already your module 1 is completed, I think, so you people might be knowing what is a crime scene and what is the importance of a crime scene. But let me tell once again, like crime scene is the place where the crime occurred. So forensic science begins from the crime scene, begins at the crime scene. From the crime scene we will get lot of evidences that link to the criminal or the victim or the crimes. Like crime scene helps, the physical evidences from the crime scene helps to link all those things and will lead the investigating officer for the further investigation. So this is very much important. The crime scene, the place where the crime occurred, is very important in the further investigation of that crime. So from the crime scene we will get so many, I told you will get so many evidentiary clues or physical evidence. What are physical evidences? Physical evidences are any material that will link the crime to the crime scene and this suspect, the victim, and all those things. So these are the physical evidences. So the first investigating officer arrive at the crime scene, like he is very much responsible for keeping the crime scene very secured, and the evidence is collected from the crime scene can help to like lead the investigation. So that the investigation of crime scene is the main thing in the first thing, main important thing in the crime scene in like further investigation, so though there are so many methods for investigating a crime scene, so many tools are there for investigating a crime scene. The most important thing is the searching pattern of the crime scene and the collecting of the physical evidences and the packaging and preservation of these physical evidences, and how how the investigating officer is securing the crime scene, and all those things are very much important in the crime scene investigation. Likewise, crime scene reconstruction is also a very important thing. And what is crime scene reconstruction? It is a scientific investigation method. It is an investigation method of for investigating a crime scene. So what is crime scene reconstruction? It is an investigating method for investigating the crime scene. So the first person who is entering, or the investigating officer who is entering to the crime scene, he will be having some assumptions, like while seeing by seeing this crime scene only, he will be having some assumptions like this might be happened here, like murder occurred or robbery occurred. So how the like for example, if any murder occurred and on the wall some pattern of blood was there, and by seeing the blood pattern only he can say that okay, the culprit might use this blunt weapon or sharp weapon. By seeing that only, with his experience, he can tell so many things. So for example, if some robbery occurred and if like looking at the scene only, he can tell how he ended. If a big hole was there on the wall, the investigating officer can easily tell that the culprit entered through the hole. He made a hole on the wall and he entered into entered through that way. So these kind of assumptions he will be having, and by collecting the physical evidences which he got from the crime scene and examination, after the examination of the physical evidences, if these physical evidences is help, maybe they will help to tell his assumptions may be correct or wrong. So these kind of assumptions and the physical evidences or the evidentiary clues which they are collecting from the both of these things will help them to reconstruct the crime scene, reconstruct the whole event that happened on that scene of crime, like from the entry of the culprit and how he committed the crime and all those things, and how he escaped from the scene of crime. So the reconstruction of the whole event that happened on that in that crime scene is called reconstruction of crime scene. And what is that importance means, it is very much useful to determine it, like crime scene reconstruction is used to determine the cause of the crime, like how the culprit committed the crime, and what all the weapons he used, and all those things. Mainly they will make some of the theories from his assumptions. Like in science, you people know that what they will do, like in scientific experiments, if we are doing a research and all those things, we will make some assumptions. Like if we are doing some discovery or invention or anything, or if we are doing an experiment, what we will do, we will make some hypothesis or assumptions, and we will be thinking like this is the reason for that thing, and if this happened, this will happen, or if this is not happening, this may not happen. Like that, some assumptions we will be having. So from that assumption, we will formulate some kind of theories. So likewise only, like in crime scene reconstruction, what they will do is that they will be having some assumption. The investigating officer will be having some assumptions about the crime, like by seeing the crime scene, and from that assumption, he is taking all the scientific evidences from there. He is seeking all the knowledge. He is taking all the knowledge from the science, and he is linking these assumptions with this crime knowledge, and he will reconstruct the whole event. This is called crime scene reconstructions, like in a brief. So in the upcoming classes, we will be discussing about what is the importance, what is the nature, and what are the basic principles of crime scene reconstruction, and what are the limitations and all those things. So this I told for just an introduction. And if you people are very much fond of detective films and all those things, you just imagine how the actors, how they are investigating the crime. For example, so many Malayalam movies, or in all languages, there are so many detective films, and in all those things, if like Mammootty films and like Seduramayar, that CBI series and all those things, no, then he will be having some assumption. So he will like enact like these kind of things, and he will like reconstruct how the crime happened. If this person fall from that area, how he felt, how the how much injury will be there, and how the position of the body, and all those things he used to check using a dummy piece and all those things, right? So like that only the crime scene investigator reconstruct the whole event of the crime scene. So if this is just an introduction I told, you see the other classes, other lectures, and if you have any doubts, you ask me. We will discuss in upcoming classes. So that's it. Thank you.